New year, new you, huh?
New body, new eats.
New diet.
Don't do it. Or maybe do.
Welcome back to the Gentleman's Sitdown. We are an untraditional podcast.
Trying to be traditional gentlemen.
I'm Satirius de Lamitius.
And I'm Joshua Callahan.
Links in the description for, the social medias and stuff like that.
Tag us. Dip us. There's
Yeah.
a dip button down there.
While
You don't believe me? Look. It's called dip.
Yeah, check it out.
Take a
While you're
dip.
watching, maybe you like it. Maybe you're enjoying the video. Hey, leave a like, share with a friend. Hey, subscribe at the end if you enjoyed. I don't know. Hey, ideas. Just think about it.
Don't make a decision until you try it like 3 times, which brings us to diets. No.
No, it does. It brings us to diets. So,
Fad diets. People have a term for it. People go on a diet crave, or craze in the New Year's because they want new things, like a new body.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the fad diet, I don't think. The reason why there's a fad is because people have tried it and maybe it's popular. But I think it's wrong if you do it because it's a fad.
Yeah. I agree. I don't follow fad diets. Why is fad? Like, why is that the word? FAD. Why is that the word?
Because it's just like it's a fad. It's like a thing it's like trending right now. Everybody wants to be on the trendy thing. I want to be on the South Beach diet. Oh, Atkins is my shit. I eat bark and roots only and sand.
Your
it's
appendix could actually digest bark.
Is that what it was for?
Well, your appendix was supposed
Not
to.
now.
Well, I don't know. Now I think it's smaller than what our ancestors.
Let's do a taste test.
Oh no.
Hey, you eat this bark and
That's
see if your appendix explodes.
But I think your appendix was there to help you digest like bark and raw
Fibers
meat and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
I heard about that theory. I heard about it was used for some form of digestion. I didn't know necessarily it's for bark.
Well, that's a theory. I don't know how it's factual.
Well, we used to climb trees.
Yeah, we were apes.
That's why we have fingernails that go so long. Hey, how you doing? Huh? Oh, busted.
Got him.
Good.
So,
One less truck.
So usually, my life. This is how I spend my life.
But that's why it's called fad. So,
Yeah.
because it's trending and popular. Okay.
Bringing it back.
But
My life, when I diet, like my diet, like I think a lot of people, there's a what's the word?
misconception?
Misconception. There you go.
Miscongeniality.
Yeah, no, misconception.
Oh.
There's a misconception with the word diet. Usually people hear diet and they think, oh,
Die.
you're losing weight.
Oh.
No, a diet just means it's your diet, like what you normally eat.
What you put in your face.
Exactly. So my diet, could make me help gain weight in muscle or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a goal based on what you eat and how you eat. Don't forget the how. Why
Yeah.
you eat. No. You
Yeah.
eat to live.
Yeah.
That's why. How? Well, that's where the fad comes in. It's like, well, if you count this and do 12 of these, 2 of these, then you do every even number. It's just sometimes I guess I'm making fun of it because some of it can be ridiculous.
It is,
If
like
it's too
keto.
much of a math equation, then it's not natural. It's just like, but I understand the idea of like trying to trick your body. Then it's a temporary thing. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to set a goal. You're trying to do something so you get all, humanly intellectual about it.
I think if you choose a diet, you got to really be understanding what it does to your body and for how long you want it to do it to your body.
Yeah.
Because they have the keto diet. You go into ketosis, which is supposed to be bad. It's supposed to affect your kidneys in a negative way. So you only do it temporarily. But people who are in danger of becoming diabetic or are diabetic, okay, I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on this. It's just from experience, knowing people gone into it, right?
Mm-hmm. You know some people.
I know some people who know people.
Yeah, and they did the keto.
And they did the keto because of they were in danger of going into diabetes type 1 or 2, I don't know. And then I knew somebody who was diabetic, and this diet helps them get back on track. That's where I land. Get me back on track. Give me a little helpful hints and hacks about what I put in my mouth hole, and see what the benefits or negative benefits. Like, I do the Whole30. I swear by it. I love it. But that came from a process of, I got to pay attention to my diet. And we tried a couple of fads, like the Sacred Heart diet, which is like one of the soup diets. It's not like it's just soup, but it's like a week-long diet. And I'm like, okay, this is a diet you do for a short period of time, and then you see how it affects you. You see how you're able to try new foods, different things. The Sacred Heart diet was actually really cool. It was like a good cleanse. I mean, you talk about cleanse. My body just said, get rid of all this.
Sounds like a lot of peeing. Eating a lot of soup. Sounds like a lot of peeing.
Not for the first couple. Yeah, a lot of peeing. Not too much shit until you get to that third day. It's like Niagara Falls.
Uh-oh. That's gross.
Out your asshole. I know. It's nasty, but it's life. Come on. We all have them.
Yeah, everybody's got a butthole.
Stop it.
I gotta go poopy. Diarrhea. All that.
Oprah used to say, take a look at your poop. I can tell you something. If it's a squiggly line or if it's a lump.
Yeah, like if it's green, maybe you eat too much vegetables. If it's red, maybe,
beets.
You got hemorrhoids.
Or it's beets. You eat beets, it turns your poop. You want to scare somebody? First, show them your poop. But if you really want to scare somebody, eat a couple of beets and then show them. Like, I'm bleeding, I'm dying. I got diphtheria.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Usually in my life.
What are we talking about?
Usually in my life, I don't follow like a diet plan, fad, diet, whatever. I've never
a diet that's trending. You follow your diet.
My diet is mostly
based on something.
Well, my diet is mostly just getting my macros in. So your macros are your proteins, your carbs, and your what's it called, fibers, right? Fiber. No, it's
fats.
No, yeah, fats. Yeah. That's your macros: proteins, carbs, fats, and how do I do that? Well,
macro is short for big.
Yeah,
big,
your macronutrients. But usually I do that by eating whole foods, whole meals. I don't eat a lot of junk food. I pretty much don't eat any junk food at all. Sometimes, every once in a while, randomly I have some chips. Maybe I'll have like some chocolate, because I personally just don't like the taste of candy. I like chocolate, but that's about it. I don't like the taste of candy in general. But yeah.
I do the Whole30 on as a kind of a reset. We might, I might do it like for the I don't really follow the whole Lenten process thing, but that's when I'll decide to do something like diet wise or something about what I eat, like for pleasure instead of purpose. And Whole30 has been really good. Like I really, I came across it and tried it out, and it really works. It puts you in the habit of checking labels, but it's primarily a whole food diet, and you make sure you avoid 5 certain things because how they inflame either your immune system, endocrine system, and your digestive system. So these 3 major systems are affected by what you eat. If it's a lot of, and that's what food does to you. You eat shit, guess what? You're going to feel like shit. You eat good whole foods, you're going to feel like a whole good person. I mean, it's just common sense. But, but you'd only do it for 30 days, and people do it longer, not because it's bad, but because what you've done is you have reset your body. So then at that point, after the 30 days, and you put stuff that you've taken out back in, your body's at a point where it will react more quickly to what you're putting in. And then how it affects your body, like the peanuts or the chocolates or bread or dairy products and all these things that when we get comfortable with it, we tend to have too much of it. It becomes like a go-to, like a staple, whereas dairy is not meant to be maybe ever something you have every day, but some people, it affects people differently, the digestive system. Not that you have to be lactose intolerant so you avoid it, but everybody has a reaction to foods in some way or another. Sometimes it's bad or less bad, and whatever. You figure it out.
Yeah, sometimes if you have too much of something, no bueno. Sometimes you have too little of something.
No bueno.
No bueno. But yeah.
Like, come on, you got to admit, if you have a bagel every day, come on. Bagel every day?
Yeah, it's not going. That's no good.
I mean,
Well, it's not ideal. It's not. I don't know if it's terrible for you.
Do you?
It's not
I'm
ideal.
saying, do you? You want to do a fad diet? You want to eat bagels every day? Go do it. I'm just saying, when you think about diet and what you put in your face hole,
yeah,
think about it.
Yeah. Ideal breakfast for me: 2 scrambled eggs, oatmeal, banana, green tea. Boom.
The ideal breakfast for me, I do a scrambled too. I love eggs. I think it's the most holiest of. It's like the perfect food, and it looks beautiful, and it's poetic. Anyways, I eat. I scramble. Looking at me funny. It's poetic. It's an egg. It's the beginning of life. Beginning of life. Beginning of the day. Unfertilized. Well, I'm going to put it in my body and fertilize my day and see what's born of it. It's poetic. It's a golden sun inside of like white liquid. It's like, mankind. Like human. Hey,
Humans.
so you scramble it, onions and a little chicken apple sausage. No, or not, but greens and mushrooms. So I get a little fungi, get a little green stuff.
You get fungi?
I get a couple fungi in there.
Where do you get the fungi
it's a
from?
party.
Where do you get the fungi from? You scrape it off?
Mushrooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
Mushrooms. Shiitake.
Shiitake. Shit stocking. What?
The shit take mushrooms.
Yeah.
They're good for you. Loaded with vitamin D.
Shit take. Anyway.
And you take a shit take after that scramble and delivered. No. Listen, it's a good breakfast. And so I swear by it.
Sounds good.
You can mix it up. You can, put cruciferous vegetables in it, like broccoli and cauliflower, like rice.
Yeah.
It's good. And it has a little bit of everything. Some protein in there. Well, you got the eggs or the protein,
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
Change
up the flavors. You can put spices. Do something different. I'm going to put cheese in it. Feta cheese. Nothing wrong with that. I don't.
Yeah.
Feta's good in everything, though. I think feta's delicious.
Feta cheese good. Feta cheese is good.
What's your perfect lunch?
I don't know. That changes. I mean, ideally,
whatever you can fit in your hand.
Chicken breast, brown rice, like spinach, broccoli. Maybe peppers.
I love peppers. Sweet potatoes. They're my jazz juice. They're my jam sauce. I have always like roasted sweet potatoes, cooking sweet potato, this, that, boom, bam, boom. I love sweet potatoes. Yeah. I like brown rice too, but I don't know, like quinoa. It's a protein grain. It's an ancient grain.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. Spelled with a Q.
Maybe, because I've learned this recently, that if you're gonna do like let's say you're eating lunch and you're about to do something real active. Oatmeal. Well, yes, oatmeal's great, but something that you're gonna do something real active like immediately after you eat lunch. I've heard that white rice is actually better than brown rice because white rice you burn it quicker. Yeah. Your body burns it quicker.
Brown rice is sustainable energy.
Yes. But white rice you burn quicker. So if you're gonna do something right after lunch, maybe you get that white rice
wrestlers, they do that. Like, they eat rice. They're known for eating rice all the time, the sumo wrestlers.
Well, it also helps them get fat. They like being
ipso facto, rice no goodo.
If you have too much of anything's bad. Just like too much protein, too much meat. You might have kidney failure. You're gonna shit rocks.
They say people in the blue zones, who are these zones of people where they eat better and stuff like that, and people who have longevity come from these blue zones, are mostly whole food, plant-based diets. I read it. It's got to be true. I read it.
Wait.
Like blue zones, like, the equator, the Mediterranean, people who live longer, like in some places in China.
Seafood is good for you.
Yeah, a lot of them do incorporate a lot of seafood, but then you got to be careful because sometimes, depending on where you're at, you got to think about the industrial civilizations around it that are polluting the waters. There for the fish with the mercury.
Yeah, mercury poison, no bueno.
No bueno.
But hey, lobster, great. I love lobster. You know what would be like the perfect, ideal dinner?
It's fatty.
Lobster. No, that's
delicious.
Yeah, but listen. If I had
come from Maine area.
If I had like a chef, and like he cooked me 3 set meals every day, and that was my 3 set meals every day, all right, I would make him make me my usual breakfast. I want 2 scrambled eggs, oatmeal, banana, right? Green tea. That's what I want for day. Every breakfast. I'll be okay. He does it, right? Then for lunch, I want the chicken breasts with either brown or white rice, depending on the situation. And then I want like spinach, broccoli, or peppers. I don't know. Give me some veggies on the side. Asparagus. Asparagus.
I love asparagus.
Yeah.
Wait, when does
But then the dinner, damn. For dinner,
What?
I want a lobster, a big old lobster. Yeah, a big old lobster with like potatoes
Sweet potatoes.
and
Probably regular potatoes.
and some veggie, any veggie he wants to give me.
It doesn't sound like you need
Brussels sprouts, grilled Brussels
I love
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts are good for you. They're
Yeah.
packed full of they're like.
And if it's
mint
not lobster,
cabbages.
oh my God! But if it's not lobster, then lamb or lamb chops.
So protein beginning with L.
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't sound like you need a chef because all that stuff sounds pretty. Don't take offense.
No, yeah, yourself. Yeah, you can cook it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I was gonna say basic. I mean, what I'm saying
No,
is
it's pretty
basic
basic.
prep.
Yeah, it's
basic
pretty-
prep,
yeah,
not
it's pretty
like
basic.
you're a basic bitch. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm a basic bitch.
I'm not calling your chef a basic
No,
bitch.
I'm a bitch
either.
and I'm
You're an
basic.
imaginary chef.
No, I'm a basic. I'm bitch. I mean, I'm basic.
Oh, you like what you like, and it's a simple prep. So you don't have to. That would be good. You find somebody that can, like a nutritionist, maybe does double purpose. In other words, what I'm saying is you don't need to design a chef. Like if you make it big, you save some money.
Yeah.
I don't need an emulsion of bullshit on my food to make it taste good.
Amalgamation, yeah.
Well, they emulsify stuff now. Everything's an emulsion, or let me deconstruct a sweet potato for you. It's a sweet potato. Don't deconstruct anything. Eat it. I want you to construct something, not deconstruct something. I want you to build something delicious. Like if you're a chef, I watched the menu last night.
Oh, I didn't see it
It
yet.
was so good.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I didn't see it yet.
It really makes fun of kind of like foodies and the people like the
Gordon
chefs
Ramsay.
and stuff like that. Yeah, like I mean, come on, you get a little, come on. Anyways, it's funny. Anyways,
I would laugh.
I digress.
Yeah, digress.
But no, it's about food. It's about eating. Don't listen to it. Don't let a chef tell you or listen more to a nutritionist than like a chef. Chef is about flavors and about an art form. And you go out to enjoy them. That's fine for a meal and experience, right? But you want someone who can prep food the right way instead of the wrong way. So it's like that, a way that will keep all the nutrients in it. And there's nothing wrong with repetitive things. People in all kinds of societies eat the same thing over and over again. But in this modern era, you can have access to whole foods a lot better. These interesting high antioxidant foods that if you're in one part of the world, you wouldn't normally get. But because of like modern technology and planes and stuff, you can get it.
Yeah.
You can have goji berries in an oatmeal salad from the Amazon and get those magical antioxidants that fight cancer.
Yeah.
Fight
Hey, I
cancer.
heard random side thing. I read this article. I didn't read it, but I saw that there's
Wait a
They're
second. You didn't read the article? What do you just?
No.
What do you mean you saw?
I just I read a little bit. Like I read like a little bit. Apparently they're developing vaccines for cancers. Like they've come a little
And
they've come a little
Alzheimer's.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alzheimer's.
Yeah, they're finding.
Chris Hemsworth. Another side note: Chris Hemsworth apparently is genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's. Unfortunately,
Wow.
he was very upset. He was.
They found. That's what I'm saying. Like they found like they're starting to make headway
okay.
in discovering the genome of that thing. Like a lot of us will have, and sometimes there's a point in your life, like a catalyst or something that triggers it, and then boom, you're susceptible to it. Like we're all susceptible to some things, but it's deeper in our code, probably won't unlock. And then there's some people who are more predisposed to do things, and it takes less for them to unlock that gene. So living a healthy, worthwhile life. And I think it's not just about what you put in your face hole. It's what you put in all your holes that matters.
What?
Music in your ear holes,
Oh yeah.
art and things you take in with your your nose and your eye holes.
I thought we were gonna go.
We're not. We can go to buttholes, but I think that's a different experience for some people.
Yeah, not everyone lets things go up there, so I don't know.
Thermometers. You got to take your temperature.
Yeah.
Bidets.
When you turn 40 and you're a man, you need your prostate.
You got to get the camera up there, and they got to look at it, get a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
What are we? Yeah. We're talking about food. And
we're talking about food now. Now we're talking about
doing?
Things that make you throw up food. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. So my diet's basic, bitch, because it's the healthy. Honestly, it's the healthy. In my opinion, it's the healthiest thing you could do for yourself. And, you're not adding too much crap. Oh, I found this thing. Put it in my food. Oh, butter. Let me take a whole fucking column of butter, put it in a pan, and then roast my lobster in it.
Butter's supposed to be really good for you, actually.
Yeah, but not too much of it. Makes you fat and have high cholesterol.
My diet consists of having access to new things, but primarily whole foods. And that comes from those things I've learned from doing Whole30, Sacred Heart, and trying a diet.
Yeah.
And looking into it, it helps you learn how to cook food. Not being able to cook is key.
Yeah.
Being able to cook your own food is key. Steaming and knowing how long to bake and roast things and frying things. Frying adds a lot of fat to it, but there's a way to do it where you can do it healthy. Yeah. And I think you try new things that way. Read your labels if you're going to pick up something from a store to eat because read the label.
Yeah, read track the macros. Watch for sodium and cholesterol. Track macros means hey,
I'm talking about watch out for the salt, the sugar.
Yeah. Watch out for high cholesterol, high sodium.
Read the ingredients. If you can't pronounce the words, how about don't put it in your mouth hole?
Yeah. More simpler the better. Yeah, hey, hopefully
they don't grow maltodextrin on trees.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
It's created in the lab. It's like sugar. It's sugar derived from stuff, derivatives
from chemistry.
Oh, don't be fooled. We put beet juice in it, so it's healthy. Beets are natural, right? No, it's sugar. It's sugar extracted from the beet.
No bueno.
It's just the sweet stuff. Whereas if you eat a beet, you get parts of this, parts of the sugar, the natural sugar, and you get all of it.
And the bark. No, I'm kidding.
The skin. My mom used to always tell me, skins are where the nutrients. I eat the skins. Like when we eat potatoes and stuff. Eat the skins.
Yeah.
Mainly fruits and vegetables like carrots and potatoes. You peel potatoes. And also then she would say, well, I'm eating the chicken skins. Then come to find out, that's where a lot of fat is. Anyway.
But basically all we're saying is don't overcomplicate diets and don't get too committed to a diet.
Trust
if you're
your gut.
If you're gonna try a diet plan, try it for a month and see how it goes. But that just because it goes great for a month doesn't mean you have to stick to it to the rest of your life. Like this, if you're into the carnivore diet or the vegetarian diet or the vegan diet,
paleo,
that's if you want to live that lifestyle, that's on you. But if you
vegan, vegetarian, or
yeah. If that's the lifestyle you want to live, enjoy yourself. Me personally, I have the mindset of humans are omnivorous, so I'm gonna eat the meats and the veggies and the fruits.
Go back to nature, back to basics. Why do you have certain kind of teeth? You have certain kind of teeth so you can eat certain kinds of seeds and nuts and stuff. Yeah. So you have stuff for eating meat and veggies. So you're omnivorous.
So
go eat omnivores.
But you don't have to commit to a diet for the rest of your life. You just gotta commit to, hey, junk food? No.
Junk.
It's junk. It's gonna go right into my ass.
You said you didn't put things in your ass.
But hey, what are you talking about? I'm talking about
what you said 2 minutes ago.
digestive and come on, I ain't talking about sex acts.
It's gonna go through your intestines.
Yeah. Or the fat is gonna develop in my butt cheeks. I'm gonna get cellulite, but too much cellulite because there's too much going on. But anyway, too many details. Anyway, but
I'm watching it. Deconstruct this idea.
Yeah. You know, just find a diet plan that works for you. Find out what's healthy. What makes you breathe nice. What makes you run fast. What makes you feel
foods,
good.
real foods, real things.
Exactly.
Learn how to cook.
Simple platters. You know, don't go crazy.
Don't go for poo-poo platters.
Yeah.
Nobody likes poo-poo in their platter.
I think we covered it.
We covered it. That was good. We did diets, fads. You know, we talked it out. I think we got some good morsels of tastiness. An amuse-bouche.
Yeah, hopefully we helped some people out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think, what your thoughts are. Maybe we're wrong.
What's your favorite fad diet?
Yeah, maybe you've done a
Sacred
fad.
Heart, Whole30 for me. Well, you react.
Yeah.
Try one. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Then ding a bell.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, share. Tell us what you think. Eh? We've been the Gentlemen Sit Down.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. We hope you have a great week. We'll catch you next week. Peace.